Once upon a time, there was a young women's studies undergraduate, and her name was Snowflake. She was raised in a single-parent home by her wicked, narcissistic mother who lived off welfare. Each day, Snowflake's mother would go to her magic mirror seeking adulation for her shallow, superficial and self-important perception of herself. That's right, she was a feminist. "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" asked Snowflake's mother. Snowflake is the fairest, her pert young titties standing proud on her chest, unlike the drooping sacks of cottage cheese dangling around your waist that you call breasts, replied the magic mirror in all honesty. Jealous of her own daughter's beauty, Snowflake's mother summoned the huntsmangina to her quarters. "I want you to take Snowflake into Patriarchy Forest and leave her there to be raped and murdered," announced Snowflake's mother. "But what if she doesn't get raped or murdered?" inquired the huntsmangina. "Impossible," asserted Snowflake's mother. "1 in 4 women are raped every 3 minutes by 110% of the men in Patriarchy Forest, according to 115% of the feminists. So it must be true," assured Snowflake's mother. Once in the forest, the huntsmangina realised he was too much of a mangina to carry out Snowflake's mother's instructions. "Your mother accused you of having internalised misogyny, and she wants you dead. I won't abandon you as instructed. I will take you to a safe space," vowed the huntsmangina. "Did you carry out my instructions?" inquired Snowflake's mother. "Yes," answered the huntsmangina, even though he knew he was lying. "You better have," snapped Snowflake's mother. "Otherwise I will squash you like a spider," threatened Snowflake's mother, even though she knew she was lying, because she herself was afraid of spiders and would in fact ask a man to do it. Meanwhile, Snowflake made herself at home in the cottage where the huntsmangina had taken her. "Whoever lives here shouldn't keep animals in the house all day. There's a steaming pile of deer shit in the middle of the living room," lamented Snowflake. A strange feeling then came over Snowflake. "I feel somewhat compelled to clean up this mess and to make a plate of sandwiches," thought Snowflake. "I have had these strange feelings ever since I came into Patriarchy Forest," pondered Snowflake. Late that afternoon, the 7 Cucks arrived home to find Snowflake asleep in their bed, and after 2 hours of leering, they decided to wake her up. "Who are you, and what are you doing in our bed?" asked the 7 Cucks. "I'm Snowflake," answered Snowflake, but then asked, "Am I correct in my understanding that you are 7 men that all sleep in the same bed?" inquired Snowflake. "Yes, but we are Cucks, and that's what Cucks do," answered one of the Cucks. "Now allow us to introduce ourselves. I'm Dopey Retard. I have a single-digit IQ. I can't think for myself, and I only do what feminists tell me to do. I'm Arse-licker. I constantly put on puppy eyes to try and get my way with women. I'm Digit. I put my finger in places I'm not supposed to, and then sniff it. I'm Drug Fuck. I shirk all personal responsibility by escaping into substance abuse. I'm Fat Pride. I'm morbidly obese, but I'm always smiling nonetheless. I'm Grumpy. That's not my name. My name is actually Eric, and I only got lumbered with these stupid cunts because I'm short. And I'm Docs. I acquire people's personal information and disseminate it to the general public." The next morning, Snowflake's mother went to her magic mirror, expecting to hear that she was the fairest in the land once again. "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" Snowflake is the fairest. Her milk complexion and hourglass figure are every man's dream, as opposed to the wrinkled but blubbery Michelin man shape you try to hide with loose-fitting clothing, replied the magic mirror in all honesty. Determined to kill Snowflake once and for all, Snowflake's mother went to the chemist and bought a poisoned banana. "This will be the last phallic-shaped object she puts in her mouth," cackled Snowflake's mother. She then put on a disguise so as not to be recognised. Just then, the magic mirror spoke once again. "The makeup certainly helps. You look more attractive today than you did last time we spoke," said the magic mirror in all honesty. Having convinced a man to change the huntsmangina's physiology from an 8-legged spider to a 5-legged one, Snowflake's mother was able to ascertain Snowflake's whereabouts. "Now that you live with 7 men, you need to hone your skills. Here, suck on this practice banana," urged Snowflake's mother. "Go on, just do it," insisted Snowflake's mother. "Do it, I say," harped Snowflake's mother. Shortly afterwards, Snowflake fell into a coma, a spell which could only be broken by love's first kiss. "This is fucking bullshit," complained the 7 Cucks. "We've all had a go at her in her sleep, and she just lays there. Totally lame," agreed the 7 Cucks. 2 years of consent classes and we still couldn't control ourselves," the Cucks concurred. The 7 Cucks then realised their own true nature, that despite all their postulations and female apologetics, when given the opportunity they would behave like the biggest creeps ever. In fact, their secret desire to sleaze in with women was what made them Cucks in the first place. Suddenly, a handsome prince appeared to kiss Snowflake and break the spell. "She's doing women's studies, yeah?" asked the prince. "Yes," answered the Cucks. "And her mother is a feminist, yeah?" inquired the prince further. "Yes," the Cucks replied again. "Yeah, well, I think I'll pass on this one. She'll just take my palace and stop me seeing the kids, so fuck her, she can stay in a coma." And with that, the handsome prince lived happily ever after. The end.